Universities are announcing changes to their commencements because of the coronavirus. The president of Seattle University just sent out an announcement saying that the commencement there will be postponed until October. And then the University of Washington, class of 2020, there will not be a big graduation ceremony until June. The university made that announcement just this afternoon. Instead of the in-person ceremony, there will be an online webcast. That's set for June 13th, but this year's graduates are invited to come back next year to take part in the 2021 ceremony.